I've started work on the garden. As you can tell, it's bloody hard work. But one thing that is annoying me is my hip. Since I did that 26-mile trek, I don't know what happened, but towards the end of it, maybe the last 3 miles, my hip just, I don't want to say it went, because it didn't just go. Like, I didn't fall over or nothing, but like it got to a point with about 3 or 4 miles left to go where I thought, cool, my hip's starting to hurt. And I thought I just overworked it, like strained it or like pulled a muscle, but I carried on going, obviously. And then the next day I woke up, I was stiff as anything, of course, but like gradually everything started to get better. But it's been over 2 weeks now and my hip's still hurting. There's been a couple of times at night where I've woken up and I've been laying on my side, and that's like really been painful in the morning when I've woken up. But it doesn't, it's like, it hurts, but it's not like it'll stop me doing things from hurting. It hurts like I can feel a pain in my hip. And it's been, like I said, it's been over 2 weeks now, and I've started working in the garden and just wheelbarrowing the stones from the back garden to the front to where the skip is. My hip's playing up again, so I'm wondering if I've done some real bad damage to it. But I'm going to keep moving on. So currently I'm just getting all these stones here, wheelbarrowing them round the back to the front where the skip is, and just, yeah, emptying the stones into the skip. I'm so glad I went for a 6-yard skip, because I've only done 3 or 4 trips. I've been filling the wheelbarrow right up, but I think to myself, if I got a 4-yard skip, I could have been in a bit of problem. Like, I could have had a few problems. Like, it might not have been big enough. I don't know if a 6-yard skip is. I'm hoping it is. I'm sure it is. We'll soon find out. Well, just as I walked around, there was a bird sat on top of here, and it had like blue wings. It wasn't a normal bird, and it's flown off into that tree somewhere. There it goes. I missed it. It almost looked like I don't know what I want to say it was, but it had blue bits on its wing. It looked well cool. It was like white, brown and blue. But yeah. So now I'm dumping all of this into here. And I say this is already like 3 or 4 wheelbarrows load, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Well, I've had to stop. My hip is playing up big time. And I'm worried about it because I'm meant to be climbing Snowdon on Saturday, but I don't know if that's going to happen, because I can't rest my leg because I've only got a week off work. So I need to get my garden done whilst I've got the time off. And then obviously the skip's getting picked up. So I'm going to have to just stop for today now, have a shower, and then it's Monday, so I'm going around the parents. But yeah, I'll show you what I've done. Now, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it is, because that black sheet was full of stones, and it was actually probably 2 yards back when I started. There was already a big pile of stones which I've got rid of, and even some of the stuff at the back I've managed to clear. I'll go and show you the skip. It doesn't look like much, but trust me, it is. I'm bloody knackered. I'm sweating. My hip, oh, it's really painful. I'm just trying to walk up the stairs. All right, so here it is, the skip. It's got a small layer of stones in. That's probably about, how many wheelbarrows full was that? Well over 10. Between, I reckon that's probably about 12 or 13 load for stones, and all that concrete, those concrete blocks, and the ironing board as well. But there was a root, there was a big like bamboo shoot that was in the ground, obviously growing in the ground. And I've gone to pull the root out, and as I pulled it, load of mud and dirt and stuff just went bang straight in my face. My mouth was open, my eyes were open, and I just I just laughed, because like in that situation, like what else can you do? Like, I just think it's funny. Like, it's just, yeah, it was, obviously it wasn't pleasant, but like, it's got to laugh, haven't you? Well, I'm gonna crack on with the rest of the gardening tomorrow, and obviously I've got Wednesday as well. So I'm fingers crossed that my hip doesn't play up too much and I can get it done. But I think I might be getting a hand from my old man. He's on nights at the moment, so fair play that he's not, like, it's fair enough. But I think he said he could help me out on, I don't know what day it was. I think it might have been Wednesday, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of hard work, but it's a good project that's getting done. And fingers crossed everything goes well. I'm gonna have a shower and head around the parents. Well, I am sweating buckets. It is the end of day 2 of working on the garden. And it's weird because it almost looks like I haven't done a lot again, but honestly I have, and I think you can see it. So I've got rid of most of the trash, like just the rubbish in the skip that was down the bottom. There was like an ironing board, there was a load of metal, there was some concrete and slabs and stuff like that. Well, Dad came around and helped me today, and we managed to pull out some slabs that are still good. I don't know if you can see them behind there. So I'm going to use some of them slabs to lay the base for the shed that's going to go in the back. Dad reckons we can sort out that fence so it's not leaning back. We can straighten it up and actually extend the garden to what my garden actually was before these people fenced it off. And most of the stones have gone. I mean, there's still probably, well, I know there's still a few wheelbarrows left to do, but most of the stones have gone. There are still like little shingle bits of stones, but that's not bad because that will act as like a filtration. Obviously, I'll tidy it up a little bit because there's still too many stones there. But that will act as like a filtration. So when it does rain, hopefully it won't like flood the garden. But yeah, we're getting there, and I've pulled up the mud next to the path because obviously I need to take some of that mud away because it's just too high. So if I lay the turf, the turf is just going to grow over the top of the path. So I need to sort of level it out a little bit. But yeah, we're getting there. It's called progress. But I am absolutely sweating buckets. But yeah, thanks to Dad for helping me today. He's coming around tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm gonna crack on. Dad's working nights tonight. He's an absolute trooper, so he's gonna work tonight and come around about 2 o'clock tomorrow. He's gonna get up, have something to eat, and come around and help me. By which time I'd like to think that I've got most of it done. Really, I mean, we're getting to the last stages of clearing up the stones, and I think we're going to now have enough space in the skip. I'll show you the skip. So when you look at the skip now, you can see, like, the floor's completely covered now. There's a lot of stones in there. The ironing board and all the rubble and stuff, sorry, is in this corner here. This is where I threw all the heavy, bulky stuff, but it's just covered up with stones. There's so many of them, but yeah, we move. And just on a quick note regarding Snowdon and our Wales trip, I think it's looking increasingly likely that we won't be climbing Snowdon, which absolutely breaks my heart, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my hip is causing me jip. It's causing me problems. I woke up this morning, for example, after doing the work on the garden yesterday, the twist and the turn and the bending, and putting the pressure on it. I woke up this morning and it was just, it wasn't agony, but it was throbbing. I could feel it throbbing. And at that point I thought, it's not fit enough. I'm not fit enough. My hip isn't in the right condition to climb a mountain, and basically I don't want to do longer term damage. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could probably do Snowdon. It would hurt, of course it would hurt, and I would struggle to do it. And I'd get to the bottom and I'd be like, yeah, great, I climbed it. But then I'd be like, but now my hip is properly done. And if that happens, it might be more complicated than just resting it to recover. Done a lot of research and looked into it, and depending on the severity of it, it could be a big injury with a long recovery time. Now, I don't want to have to go through that. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm thinking that I should just not climb the mountain, which again breaks my heart. It's my favourite thing to do in the world, climbing mountains. And Snowdon is one of my most favourite places on earth. So to actually go there and not climb the mountain is, it's almost like that's why you go there. But I don't know, I'm just going to try and keep positive, go there and just not try to enjoy myself, because I know I have a good time. It's a breakaway, which we all look forward to, and obviously spending time with the family is going to be good. But I just want to, like, I don't know, maybe going into Snowdonia and not climbing a mountain will open up my eyes a bit more to, Like, I just feel like if you go there, you have to climb the mountain. You go there to climb the mountain. But like I said, I just want to try and enjoy it. Just try and take it all in and just realise there's more to Snowdonia than just Snowdon. Which is going to be interesting because, again, Snowdon, yeah, it's one of my favourite places on earth. So I need my hip to heal itself. And I'm going to give it 2 weeks when we come home. And if it's still painful in 2 weeks, if I'm still waking up in the morning, it's still hurting, I might have to go to the doctors and get it checked out. But yeah, it's not looking good. Well, it is now Wednesday. I'm back in my favourite place to film this vlog, which is sat on the patio looking at the work that I've done. You can see progress now. So here we go. We've got I've got literally a quarter of the garden left to do. There's still like quite a few stones and stuff I need to rake up. I'm still not completely happy with the amount of stones that are still there, so I still need to get rid of a few of them, but it's just like the main bits are done. You know, I've pulled the carpet up all the way up until where the wheelbarrow is. So yeah, did I just say the carpet? The black matting. But yeah, we're getting there. Oh my gosh, the skip is well over half full now. It is hard work, but Dad is coming round about 1 o'clock. So he's going to give me a hand, which is going to be good. And then hopefully by the end of the day, we're going to have the whole garden with no like weeds or stones, which is perfect because then I can think about tidying up the stones that are there, leveling out the ground, getting some topsoil, and start to think about, I'm not going to be able to do it before I go away tomorrow, but I can start thinking about laying the topsoil, flattening it out, and then getting some turf, which I'm super happy about. Well, here we go. We've got rid of pretty much all the weeds, pretty much all the stones. All the crap that was at the bottom of the garden's now gone to the skip. The tools are over there. There's another tool here that helped me. Cheers for your help. Got his drinking hand, look. Yeah. Just a light one because he's going to work. What do you reckon of the garden, Mush?
Looking good.
Good job.
Just wants a bit more of levelling out now.
Look at him, I can't take him seriously sat on there. Brilliant. Yeah, so it's looking, I won't say it's looking good. It's not looking good because it's just a big load of like dirt and mud. But I mean, it's looking good as in like we've got rid of we've done what we needed to do. So now it's just a case of flattening and taking like the top layer of dirt off because it's still sat a little bit too high next to the path over there. So yeah, skimming the top off, taking a few more stones with it, and then getting some topsoil down and the turf on top. Should be good. Shed's going in the back. I'm going to sort out the base and everything like that for it, so you get a shed in the back. And it should be good. Happy days. And that's it. Garden. Oh, look how dirty my window is. Garden is done. Well, not done, but like done for now. Before we go to Wales, let me show you the skip. Bear with me 1 second. And the mess in this house. Everything is still being worked on. Here is the skip. So much more full now than it was the last couple. That had been the last couple of days. But yeah, you can barely see the ironing board in there now. There we go. I am going to end the vlog here. I know it's only been a short one, but it's just a little update on the house and just to track what's happening in the garden. I'm working on it. Obviously, I'm going to carry on working on it when I come back from Wales. So I'm going to end this vlog now. I'll start another one tomorrow for our trip to Wales. And I'll probably do one video for the whole of our time in Wales. And I'll start another vlog for what happens with the garden going ahead. So if you want to see that, click that subscribe button. And leave a like as well. It helps me out a lot if you leave a like. And I'd be really appreciative of that. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.